Hello everybody and welcome back to another Traveler's Notebook insert layout. I was flipping through my phone the other day and I was surprised to see these photos that my boys had taken. Obviously, sometimes I take my phone and have a play. And so this was a really cute surprise. They had both taken my glasses, so obviously I do the spectacle exchange while I'm driving, and they grabbed my glasses and they grabbed my phone and they took selfies, so I thought it was so cute. I knew that I had a patterned paper with glasses on it, so I grabbed this Amy Tangerine one in the 6x6 pad, but as I flipped through it, I realized that I had already used the sunglasses patterned paper, which I was so bummed about. So then I remembered that I also had bought the 12x12 pad, and yes, sure enough, there's the large 12x12 pattern. So I wasn't sure at first whether I could pull it off because the design is so large, and so I thought at first that I was going to try to make a layout without it, but I really knew that I needed the design. I also was flipping through the small pattern paper and I saw that the tearaway strip had the glasses at the top there, so I thought, I'm just going to grab them. The glasses are perfect there, they're small, so I knew somehow that I could incorporate that. I find another 6x6 piece of paper that has cameras on it, and I thought that that was appropriate because they did use the camera on my phone. I'm now just measuring up this large pattern paper and I'm sticking it down to my sheet. I'm also sticking down the camera pattern paper. Next thing I want to do is map my photos. I take a look at some of the cut aparts in the 12x12 sheet. Nothing goes, the colors are not right, and I'm not sure I really want to do that kind of framing around the pictures. So I end up just using red cardstock. I know it's a different color, but it seems to frame the pictures really well. So I'm really happy with that. The next thing is I have this cut apart sheet here that has some really cool sayings. I love this one that says, "Love this dude," but I do remember feeling like the fonts were really large here and that they weren't appropriate. Although the sayings were appropriate, the fonts were way too large. This one as well, right on. I just seem to love it because my son says those words. I also love this saying that says, "These are the days," and it's just so perfect for what we're going through today. This is our life at the moment, and this sentiment ends up being the title for this layout. I then had a brilliant idea, which wasn't really that brilliant an idea, but I wondered if the 6x6 pad had those same sentiments, and sure enough, here they are. They work so much better than the large ones, and I'm now able to design my layout even more. I go crazy with the cut aparts a little bit, and I cut almost every single one up, and I'm just moving them around to see how they fit. Now something still is not right. The glasses paper is way too stark for me. I do grab some vellum and I put it on top of it and it's just perfect. I use this technique a lot. I put vellum on top of really loud or very vibrant designs and they just seem to dull it down like gesso does in an art journal. I love this formation here, so I quickly stick down the photos and the sentiment. The vellum piece is only held together with the bulldog clip. Remember, when you put sticky tape or glue on vellum, it always shows. So I'm strategically placing the sentiments and the pictures on the page so that I'm able then to take the vellum off and add double-sided sticky tape to the back without it showing in the front. I'm attaching it now and that is perfect. I feel like the right hand side is done. Nothing more needs to be done to this side. I now just I have no idea what I'm doing with the left hand side and I'm now just going to have a play. I'm using all these little cut aparts. I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing it. So I'm just leaving this part to show you that it's natural. It's a natural process that you just have to go through. I then remember that the journaling card needs to come in. So I start off with that, and an idea comes to me and I just go with it. I add the tearaway strip to the top of the journaling card, and then I attach the rest of the little glasses underneath the camera paper. I add a few sentiments, remember this, and I also find another one that says good times, and I love the times in the car. We have such fun, we make such jokes, we record silly songs, we redo songs, we really do have a lot of fun in the car. We live far away from a lot of our friends and family, so we just seem to always be driving to events and friends and to all the boys' activities, so we do a lot of playing in the car. I'm now just doing my journaling, and I'm recording this memory for the future. And this layout is pretty much done. I'm about to date it. And yeah, it's a quick one. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. How are you going with your memory keeping? Have you considered TN layouts? They're really easy to make. They help you use your stash, and they're really enjoyable. I'll see you in my next video. Have a nice day.